Pro Wrestling, having a great time out here in Millersville. And you know, the tag team scene has changed here in SAW. There's a tag team that came along, Homicidal Tendencies, Hot Chocolate, Kory Williams, and Vic the Bruiser, that really took over. And as I look out here, here they come right now. You know, they've got 4 belts. They've got the NWA Top Rope belts, but they also got the SAW Tag Team Championships. Hot Chocolate, Kory Williams, Vic the Bruiser, they're enjoying this crowd. Lennox Lightfoot in the ring right now, waiting for one of them or both of them. And Hot Chocolate, I see Lennox Lightfoot waiting for either one or two of you. What about the tag team scene here in SAW?
The tag team scene, if I must say so myself, is a bit pathetic, because tag teams were running rampant here at SAW until Homicidal Tendencies showed up. We've gotten rid of the Naturals. We got rid of the Maddox brothers. Chris Michaels tucked tail and ran. There's nobody left for Homicidal Tendencies to beat up.
So Hot Chocolate, nobody left for you to beat up. Vic the Bruiser, do you share the same sentiments that there's no more competition for you here at SAW?
Well, of course, look around. Is there anybody left for us to beat up? We told everybody when we got here, we were the measured stick of tag team wrestling. And if these idiots right here would shut up, I would finish what I gotta say. Now, boys, take notice. Hot Chocolate, Kory Williams, Vic the Bruiser, we're not here to play games. We're not here to win favoritism. We're here to kick butt and keep our title. Now, dig that.
You know what, Jack? The bottom line is, it's so bad around here. The tag team scene is so bad. My brother last week got to come out here and beat up on the engine.
On an engine?
On the engine. Now I got to go up here and jump on Lennox Littlefoot because I got to beat up on somebody. Why should he have all the fun? Hey, I almost didn't recognize him without his casino t-shirt on. Hey, you're a gambler. Fix that tie. Hey, I'm gonna go beat up an engine. I'll be right back.
You heard it right there, Hot Chocolate. Kory Williams headed to the ring right now. Thank you, Vic. I appreciate it. Thank you. We should do some kind of reality show together. You fixing my hat and all that. Ladies and gentlemen, unbelievable Hot Chocolate Kory Williams going to the ring right now. Says he's going to take on Lennox Lightfoot himself, I guess. As we see Hot Chocolate Kory Williams and Lennox Lightfoot in the ring right now. You see Hot Chocolate mocking with kind of a mocking tomahawk chop. And Lightfoot goes after him, but Hot Chocolate almost on the outside apron. It's just not fair, Hot Rod, to have Vic the Bruiser at ringside. You know something's up there. You know something's going on.
Now
Wait a minute.
Now, just possibly there, Jack Johnson, maybe you could be a little bit incorrect, because when you're a tag team, when you reach the accomplishment of becoming tag team champions and you're on the road with each other 330 days out of the year, you're like brothers, man. You watch each other's back. What happens to one happens to the other. And that is why Vic the Bruiser is here. Until he gives you a reason to think otherwise, Jack, I think we should operate on the assumption that Vic the Bruiser is simply here to observe this matchup.
I just don't, I understand that. I understand tag team brothers and hanging around each other. And, of course, if someone comes out, there's all kinds of chicanery going on that he could protect it. But it just seems odd that Vic the Bruiser, he just seems to get involved in every match that he watches of Hot Chocolate and vice versa. And right now, Hot Chocolate's in the ring with Lennox Lightfoot, right after bragging about there being no more competition for he and Vic the Bruiser in SAW.
You've also got to realize Kory Williams, he didn't fall off of the turnip truck yesterday. He's seen that Vic the Bruiser had a rough time with Lennox Lightfoot not very long ago. He has not underestimated this guy, and maybe that's probably a little bit of reason why Vic the Bruiser's out here. Or then it could just be the cheat. Who knows?
I don't mean to say like I've got a personal vendetta against either one of them, but you saw Vic the Bruiser and Hot Chocolate. It's like they just take liberties with my Christmas hat, adjust it, and grabbing my tie and stuff like that. Oh, look out, Lennox Lightfoot with a big drop kick to Hot Chocolate as he rolls to the outside.
Very impressive move from Lennox Lightfoot. This guy never ceases to amaze me, Jack Johnson.
You don't want to put that full-wedge tomahawk chop on you, Hot Rod. You're in trouble when that happens. Now, wait, that's what I'm talking about, Hot Rod. We see Vic the Bruiser in the ring. That makes it 2-on-1.
And Vic the Bruiser got what he deserved right there from Lennox Lightfoot, showing he's not backing down of homicidal tendencies.
You know, if you have a tag team matchup, you sanction it for a tag team matchup, not a 2-on-1. You can have a handicap match if you come out in the first place and, you know, say that's what's going to happen. But that's not how this one was put together. Actually, pretty much impromptu put together by Hot Chocolate, Kory Williams.
Lennox Lightfoot is on top of his game nonetheless. They go to lock up. Kory gives him the knee right to the gut, disables Lennox Lewis, and follows it up with a chop.
You know what they
Ooh, I
call
hope
that,
the
Hot
fans-
Rod? Hot Rod, they call that the pork chop.
The pork chop.
The pork chop. Anytime you see Hot Chocolate Kory Williams or Vic the Bruiser, oh!
What do you call that one, Jack Johnson?
That is the extra grilled pork chop.
Somebody say something about some Cajun right there. Hey, what's the Indian doing with Cajun chops? That's a whole different subject. Lennox Lewis taking it to Kory Williams, not backing down an inch, and gives him the big chop. Kory Williams is down, and he takes the shot. Look at there. Oh, my goodness, Shaq Johnson. Did you see what just happened to Kory Williams right there in the corner? Very uncomfortable predicament for one half of the reigning tag team champions.
You know, right after coming out Hot Rod and bragging about men no competition, you've got both men of homicidal tendencies taking on one guy, Lennox Lightfoot, and he's doing very well. He's doing really well.
This guy's been on top of his game ever since making his debut in SAW not very long ago. Vic the Bruiser taking time to antagonize the fans. We want to thank all our fans at home for tuning in right here each and every week. Same time, same channel, each and every Saturday morning. Only the best with Southern All-Star Wrestling. And Jack Johnson, I must say I'm proud to be a part of the team that brings it to the fans each and every week.
Hey, it's great being out here, Hot Rod. These fans are great. I see you got shed of your Christmas hat. I thought you really made that hat.
I seen what the homicidal tendencies were doing to you on account of your hat, and I just had a second thought about it.
I don't blame you. Hot Chocolate Kory Williams shooting. Lennox like, well, look out there. Vic the Bruiser trying to get ahead in. And now Hot Chocolate Kory Williams with a big knee knocks Lennox Lightfoot to the outside concrete. And now Vic the Bruiser, like I said, Hot Rod, is out there taking advantage and just wearing out Lennox Lightfoot while the referee is checking out Hot Chocolate.
Referee Kurt Harris, senior official for SAW, is admonishing Hot Chocolate Kory Williams, but the damage is done. The damage is done. Vic the Bruiser has made his presence felt, and Lennox Lightfoot is in trouble right now.
Oh, look at that.
You know, that may be as close to the tag team titles as Lennox Lightfoot ever comes.
Unbelievable. Homicidal tendencies.
That'll be the story Kory Williams is telling.
Kory Williams rolling Lennox Lightfoot back in the ring, and Lennox Lightfoot was just taken out and worn out on the outside of the ring, and now Hot Chocolate stomping him in the head right now as Vic the Bruiser looks on.
'Tis the season for the beatings, baby, and we got them right here. Kory Williams delivering a ferocious beating, for lack of a better word there, to Lennox Lightfoot. I don't know if we're going to see the Four Winds Tomahawk Chalk anytime today. Crucifix maneuver. We got two, and that's it. What an upset victory over Hot Chocolate Kory Williams by Lennox Lightfoot.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Lennox Lightfoot taking pretty much 2-on-1, and an impromptu handicap match comes up with a big upset win over Hot Chocolate Kory Williams. You saw it, Hot Rod. We saw it. He pinned him.
Lennox Lightfoot, dare I say, a surprising victory, but now he's paying the price like he hasn't took a beating enough during this matchup. They're lighting his chest on
Big pork
fire.
chop shots across the chest of Lennox Lightfoot.
One after another after another.
If he's got a friend in the world right now, he needs to see him. This has got to stop.
We got to get him some help out here. Lennox Lightfoot.
We're not paying
Somebody,
attention
you
to
can hear
bells.
us on the monitors in the back.
Not paying attention to bells. Not paying attention to the referee as we see Vic the Bruiser with Lennox Lightfoot up and down the Samoan, kind of a Samoan drop into a hangman's neck breaker. This has got to stop.
We've got to get him. Somebody in the back. There's got to be.
Somebody, we got to get
Wait a minute.
security
What
out
are these
here.
guys doing? What do they got there, Jack?
You know what's?
They're putting
Wait,
makeup.
they're putting. That's some kind of tribal make. I don't think that's actually tribal. It's like some kind of Halloween makeup they're putting on him to mock him.
Now
So-
that is disgraceful.
that is-
Even for homicidal tendencies.
That's not
Jack,
right.
That is disgraceful.
That is not right. What are they just...
Absolutely no respect for this man.
Oh, look, they got his headdress
talent,
there. You know, each one of those
or
feathers means
evidently
something, Hot
no
Rod.
respect for his heritage.
Each one of those feathers means something, and now Hot Chocolate Kory Williams is just ripping them up and throwing them everywhere. This is crazy. Oh, wait a minute, look out. Look at us, the Indian Outlaw. The Indian Outlaw. Oh, my.
Homicidal tendencies have insulted the heritage of this young man. And look who comes to the aid, Jack.
Indian Outlaw and Lennox Lightfoot. Indian Outlaw coming to the aid of Lennox Lightfoot. Let me tell you something, he really needed it. This is unbelievable.
If it's one thing we hate imposters. He called himself an Indian. He don't even paint himself up. So we painted him up for him.
They did just that. Hot Chocolate Kory Williams painting up
Respected the man's heritage,
Lennox
guys.
Lightfoot. We'll have more right here on Saw.